Alright, I'm Lindsay and I'm here representing Enzyme Environmental Solutions. We are here in Savannah, Georgia at Miss Judy's charter, and I'm here with the famous Miss Judy. And she's been using some of our products for a while. And
I certainly have. I've been having to scrub less, make more messes, but scrub less. This is some really good stuff right here, I'm telling you. I think we even drank some of it, you know.
Oh, is it all natural?
See,
yes,
it's all
exactly.
natural. That's exactly right.
It's toxic. You can drink it. I don't know if you want to drink it, but you can.
Well, you know, we tasted it because it smells so good.
So you do use older products?
Yes, we do. We use this right here, the Fish and Game, because we have these gloves, gloves that we use to cut the fish up with. And even though we wash them, you still that smell. So we just spray it all over there, and it does a really good job. Plus, another thing too, you have to understand, fish, sometimes you get stuff on your hands when you're putting sunscreen on. That sometimes runs fish away.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you wash your hands with this after you put sunscreen on, it gets rid of the smells that runs the fish off. So it's a pretty neat product. I think everybody should have this in their tackle box because it's a great thing to clean your hands with, so before you touch your lures. And actually, you clean your lures before, you know, not the scented lures now. We're talking about just the regular lures. You want to get any WD-40 that you have in your tackle box or anything that might have got on your lures. So it's just a great, it helps a lot.
And so you said you use the marine wash, so they can
we use marine wash.
Stuff on the bottom of the boats.
And another thing, you know, our boats, what happens for us, we try to wash our boats down the whole time we're out fishing, but blood, you know, you'll look and you go, oh my God, it's already dried, and you'll try to scrub it off, and this stuff lifts it off pretty good. Now you do have to scrub it, it's like anything else. You know, I wish I could say.
It's just like a rinse right out of you.
Yeah. But you know, you get salt and you get blood, and then you get fish grime, which is it's transparent, but it turns yellow after it gets hard, and then you got to start scrubbing. But if you take this stuff and use it, once you start using it over and over, it really helps. Stuff that stick is good to it.
Well, is there anything else that you like about our products?
Well, it's just like I said. We use a lot of cleaning products, and this is just an easy way because we're always trying to go with something natural. You know, everybody's trying to step over the line and step up to the plate and try to do what's safe because there's so many of us out there doing things with unsafe products. So everybody's got to join, get on board sooner or later. So
you don't want to run the risk of not knowing what you're using, what
right,
you're using,
exactly.
Especially out here with fish.
And I'll tell you what now. See, a long time ago, which is very bad, I got a hold of a chemical, which was very much a chemical that somebody had invented, and they wanted me to try it out, and I did, and it ate the ends of my fingers off. So see, it was just one of those things that happened. Nobody's fault, it just happened. But see, something like this is safe.
No worries.
Like I said, it's no worries. But it still does the job, which makes a big difference. So.
Well, you know, let me know a little bit about your charter.
My father started the business here in 1948. And then I started fishing with my father in 1956. That's where kicking fish scale since 1956 came into play. So I was 5 years old when I started fishing. And so we have a charter boat that my father started, like I said, 1948. But I have to say this, been visited by the FBI several times and the CIA. Anyway, allegedly my father did work for Al Capone. And he had this big yacht. Well, he was taking all these people fishing as friends, and then he started saying, well, somebody said, well, why don't you take my friend fishing? He said, well, you know, somebody's got to pay something. So anyway, that's how it started out. When I remember being paid for charters, the lowest amount I ever received was $6 a person. Can you believe $6 a person? And that was in the 60s, when gas was 10 cents a gallon. So it evolved around, and all we did was work on the weekends. But I can never remember working during the week because people had to work or go to church on Sunday, so Saturday was the only day. Now, because things have changed, we run 7 days a week. I have inshore and offshore. People come from all over. We're worldwide now. And you can go to my website, MissJudyCharters.com, and you can see the history of our charter company, which is really interesting. It's not just about fishing. Go to the website, and also MissJudyCharters.com, and I also write a fishing report, which is viewed by, I know you're not going to believe this, but the most hits I had in a month is 300,000.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all about the fishing report. See, the fishing report, I write it every week, and it's not just information directly from me, but it's all these fishermen calling me, and I write all this stuff down, and I write stories about it every week. So it tells people not only what's biting, how to catch it, where to look for it, inshore, offshore, Gulf Stream, and the creeks and rivers like this. So if you just come here in your own boat, you can look at my website, and it's updated every week. I do television every morning. I'm on television and television twice with the fishing report, the daily fishing report, and I'm also on radio too every morning too. And I have a show.
In magazines.
And I write it, and they get published. The magazines, I just send it to them and say, guys, when you want to print it, print it. If you don't want to print it, you know, use it. Do whatever you want to with it. And then we have a show. I have a show called Coastal Fishing with Captain Judy. And I take, Comcast does it. What we do is we either go on my boat or one of the inshore boats, and we go fishing. And then we also tell, it's not just a fishing show where you go fish and catch fish. We show them how to catch fish.
Okay.
What to use for bait. It's really interesting. That's why I think I still enjoy it. You know, because I get to teach and I learn from people. The people I tell you. And I have schools too. I do fishing schools.
Well, and what does your clientele consist of?
We have a lot of corporations that come. Corporation can call me up. Like for instance, you work for a corporation. They said, we need something for our guys to do. Call Miss Judy. And Miss Judy says, I'll call you back. And I write them a whole scenario of what's going to take place from the time they get to Savannah, where they're going to stay, help them suggest where they're going to stay, where they're going to eat. They come here, they go fishing, I have their food on the boat, I have everything ready, and we get and go on and go. And then we have a tournament too, and ugliest fish, biggest fish, most fish, biggest lice, stuff like that.
And what kind of fish do you catch out there?
Offshore, king mackerel, red snapper, grouper, yellowfin tuna, wahoo, everything you want.
And how long are you guys usually out there for?
Anywhere from 4 hours up to 16.
To 16
Depend
hours?
on what they want.
Wow.
It depends on what kind of trip they want. And then we also do the little inshore trips where they go in here like these areas here and fish, and they go in and, you know, they can be 4, 6, or 8 hours.
Well, and is there anything that maybe I don't know that you'd like to tell me about your charters? Or
only that we provide everything. All they have to bring is whatever they want to eat and drink. And what we do is I have people that every day, like the reason it took me so long to get out here is because I had a lady on the phone who'd never wanted her son to go fishing. She's 12 years old, and her father, but she was scared. She didn't want to go. She was scared of the safety. You know, all of our captains are really, really safety-minded. Very, what we call seasoned captains. A seasoned captain is a captain who's been fishing a long time. Very good with clients. We have a lot of repeat business with them. So we take really good care of our customers, and are real safe.
So if somebody's looking for something exciting and different to do, they can
Right,
come to Savannah,
and we can write it.
and they can, look you up on
MissJudyCharters.com, or you could just walk in Savannah and say, y'all heard of Miss Judy? And they might say, what about, or my main goal is when somebody, when you look it up in Webster's dictionary under fish, I want my name. That's what I want. That's what I'm working toward.